So I've been seeing a ton of undercover as a beginner artist videos, and I wanted to make one of my own. I saw that Taze GFX posted one doing GFX, and I decided to follow in her footsteps. The first part of this was having to make a new Discord account, and I chose a generic e-girl name, and then I had to take and fail the human test like 3 times. The first server that I went on was TTZwo, and they were super welcoming and it was super easy to use. I just went into free offers and let people know that I was willing to make free GFX, and I did the same thing in the free GFX channel on Tay's server. The first response I got, he was super excited and he even sent me an example of a GFX he had tried to make, and basically he wanted it remade. So I went ahead and uploaded his avatar into Roblox Studio. I'm starting with the noob version. So I posed it in Roblox Studio and I didn't even use the right body before porting it into Blender. So I'm basically just trying to do as little as possible for the noob version of every GFX that I'm doing, because ultimately I feel like a beginner just doesn't know exactly what to add or how much to add. And the details are what really makes a GFX more professional. So here I am in Blender again, and I'm working on the pro version of the GFX. I'm using rigs and I'm using the right body style, and I'm making sure to really move my camera around and position the avatar in a more interesting pose, really trying to make it visually interesting before I even do a background or anything like that. And then styling and doing the photo manipulation part of it is always my favorite part, like the graphics editing, whatever you want to call it. I love layering a bunch of backgrounds, trying to see what kind of new effects I can create. And as you can see, when I was in Blender, I knew my backdrop was going to be green, so I colored my lighting to be green, sort of matching that. And then I'm basically just going in and adding detail. And you'll see I duplicate the avatar, I make kind of a background silhouette, and then I also do some splatter overlay, and basically some finishing touches to bring it all together. So here we're ready to show him the noob GFX, or the beginner GFX. I was so excited because he was so energetic. He got so excited over the very first GFX, and then when I sent the second one, his reaction just made my day. So here we are moving on to the next GFX that I did. I totally didn't forget to record the conversation with her. So here you can see I'm posing the R15 rig in Studio and adjusting the accessories so everything fits, and I also have the R6 rig ready for me to take the texture. Going back into Blender, we are starting with the R15 pose, and I'm just doing this really quickly, again doing as little as possible, and then I'm going to use a rig when I pose the R15 model, and you'll be able to see how I style both of these in Photopea, and yep, pretty much continue watching to see the results. And then here I am delivering it to her. I first sent the beginner version of the GFX, which in its own right is very cute. I was nervous for this one, how she would respond, but she was so nice. Everyone was so nice, everybody that I interacted with. If you want practice for a GFX, I really recommend trying something like this, like offering free pieces if you want to learn and you want to make somebody's day. Honestly, this was the most fun I've had making GFXs, besides commissions and stuff. And again, she was so sweet and I was so excited to surprise her with the Pro GFX. I also have more free GFX that I gave and more, like I could record more and I also have more recordings, so if you want to see a part 2 to this video, please let me know. I would be more than happy to do that. And please comment, let me know what you think about the video, let me know if you would like to see other content from me, and thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. Here are the finished GFX from today's video. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.